Hi, Doug. It's Colin. Now, actually, the easiest thing to do with the new Bootstrap, and the thing with Bootstrap is there's a lot more flexibility in the layouts, but yes, it does get a little bit more complicated because of that. The more bells and whistles, the more things you can do, the more things to learn. But here's what I suggest. If you want to use the side menu for the majority of your pages, just simply make a copy of the page. This is what I do here. And then move it into the root folder like that. Okay. And let's say, for example, you want to, and basically what you're going to do is just save this as a different page. I mean, let's say you want it as the About page. Just go File, Save As, and you want to use this layout for the About page. Click Save, Overwrite, and now when we open the About page, there you go. Now you've got the same layout with the single large column in the middle and then the side column over here, and that's really it. The other way is, and it even gets a little bit more complicated, is just to go into the page itself, right, and find the main container about line 180, and you see this div section 1 animated right here. You just do a select tag, copy it, go into the page where you want to use those columns, for example, the FAQs, right, and then you can just go and find that, the main editable region right here, find the section that's already there. Just right-click, select tag, and paste. The problem is you lose your content when you start doing that. And the reason we have some pages with certain layouts and others without is you may want to, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's how to keep the content, for example, of your About page or your FAQs page by adding the column. That's where it gets a little bit more on the trickier side. Because all you need to do is add this small column 3 right here with the side menu into any page, but you need to adjust the rest of the page so that it fits. But what you could essentially do is in your 2-column left here is you just need this thing right here called column small 3. You just select that tag right there, and you can go into any other page, privacy for example. Okay, and virtually just paste it in there if that's all you want to do. And where you paste it in is right here. So you've got this, once again, the main, you've got a section, then this div class section animated. Right below that first line right there, you can paste in your column small 3. Okay, and then if we just save it, let's just see what happens. You'll see that now the column has been inserted, but your content is still intact. But the difference is at the end of your content, any additional will just flow around that side column. So you can essentially just have a menu up here, and then your content would flow around it. So that's another option as well. So right here we go for speeding up your transition of your slider. Library, sliders, full screen slider, and then the JS folder. We have a jQuery FS slider JS, and right here, line 85, it's set to about a minute right now. You can just change that. So 60,000 is 60 seconds. So if you change it to 10,000, it would be 10 seconds, or 5,000 would be 5 seconds. So it depends on how long you want the transition to go for and how much text you have in there. Yeah, and I was just reading your additional ticket there about the different speeds for different headers. No, it's all controlled through just this one right here. That's why I was, like I said, I just pumped it up to 60s for a minute, depending on how much text you have, so that way there's lots of time and it's not whipping out of somebody's view. But yeah, you can sort of, what I suggest you do is, once you get all your content into your header, just actually pull up your page, see how long, time how long it takes to read each slide. And if it's, say, 12 seconds, then set it to 12,000, or 15. Give an extra few seconds for somebody's eyes to catch the content, and then use that longest one for everything.